First, I am priming with the Miracle Blur from L'Oreal. Then I am using my CoverGirl True Blend or True Match or something True foundation, and I'm just blending all of that out with my handy dandy beauty blender. So then I'm going to conceal blemishes with my Holy Grail Blemish Concealer, which is the Studio Finish concealer from MAC. Then in my struggle to get my L'Oreal True Match concealer open, I'm going to start highlighting the center of my face with that. If you have not figured out at this point in the game, I really like to highlight and contour my face. Then just going back in with my beauty blender, same side I used to apply my foundation, I am just blending all of that in all over my face. Then to conceal under my eyes, I'm going in with Pro Longwear by MAC in the shade NC15, and I'm just going to start by applying this under my eyes and then blend it out to a thin layer in the upside down kind of triangle shape. Then to really work that into the skin and blend it to where it looks much more natural, I'm using the opposite end of my beauty blender and just really blending all of that in. And as you can see, I also applied that to the center of my face to really highlight my face. Then, per usual, taking Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, I'm going to set everywhere. I highlighted with the MAC Pro Longwear just to keep that nice and light. Then taking the Milani Powder Foundation in the shade Shell, I'm going to use that to set my face. This is definitely a light to medium coverage powder foundation. This is not something I would wear on its own, but use to set a lighter coverage liquid foundation. And I feel like the True Blend from CoverGirl is a lighter coverage than what I normally would wear, so that's why I opted to use this powder today. Then because I did kind of pack that foundation on with a denser brush, I am going in with a big fluffy powder brush and just kind of dusting any excess off and making sure everything is really blended evenly. Then I went ahead and contoured off camera with my Hoola bronzer. Then here I am applying Benefit Rockateur, and I'm going to start at the apples and blend back just like normal. Then I switched it up and used Tarte's blush in Flush. This is a beautiful color, and it is definitely something that goes with the Pantone color of the year, which is Radiant Orchid, which is pretty much everything from fuchsia to an orchidy purple color. Then just to top all of that off, because I am apparently obsessed with blush, I'm using the Revlon highlighting palette in Rose Glow, and sticking in the pinker shades, I'm just going to apply that mainly to the apples of my cheeks. Then I'm using my Extra Dimension Skin Finish today, because I feel like switching it up a lot apparently today. Then I'm going to prime my eyeballs with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. Then I am applying this cream shadow from iTeeny in the shade Spiced Rum. I was very uncertain about this product, but I ended up really liking it, and the pigmentation for this product is amazing. So I was actually very impressed with the quality and pigmentation of this product, and I love these. Then to blend out that harsh edge I've created with the cream shadow, I am picking up cork and a synthetic fluffy brush, and I'm just going to start buffing out that edge. So because I'm trying to use different eye products, I'm first taking this shimmer powder from Mica Beauty Cosmetics in the shade Earth, and I'm going to start packing that all over my lid with a stiff flat brush, and really just kind of focusing that on the inner 2/3 of the eye. So then dipping my brush into this loose eyeshadow that I believe is from Bare Minerals. I am not sure of the name, but it is just kind of like a vanilla-y champagne color. And I'm just going to work that around the tear duct and blend it into the first color I applied on the lid. Then picking up another shimmer powder from Mica Beauty Cosmetics. This is in the shade Bronze, and it's just a bronze color. I forgot to show it. But I'm going to be applying that to the outer third of the eye, just again packing it on because it is a loose pigment and you don't want it to go everywhere. And as you can see, I am blending it over that first color that we laid down, and I actually pick up a fluffy brush just to blend that line together. And taking brown sugar from Jessie's Girl, I am going to use that to blend out any edges that may exist from where I have applied the shadow, and just to add a little more depth and warmth to the eye. Then dipping back into my face powder, I'm going to use that as my brow bone highlight and to blend out any edges and just kind of make sure everything kind of blends away into nothing. Then using another cream shadow from iTeeny, this is in the shade Ambrosia, and I'm just decanting that on the back of my hand because I want to apply it with a smaller brush for more precise application. So I'm just going to dip my brush into that pretty good and then blend that onto my lower lash line, sticking kind of close to the lashes. Then because I wanted a more of a smoked out effect, I'm picking up my Real Techniques shading brush and buffing that out a little bit more just to smoke it out a little bit. Then I'm going back with my accent brush and just reapplying that really close to the lashes. Then going into my BH Cosmetics Galaxy Chic palette, I am taking this lavender color called Cosmic, and on my shading brush, I'm going to apply that to the lower lash line. And I really only picked this palette because I'm trying not to use my Kat Von D palette, but if you have that palette, you could use the shade Arcadia or Babe if you wanted to. Those are very pretty purple colors that are similar to this. Then switching to a stiff shading brush, I'm picking up the shade Moon, which is pretty much a white with a purpley blue duochrome, and I'm applying that over my initial inner corner highlight. So for my eyeliner today, I chose to use MAC's Paint Pot in the shade Constructivist, which is just a bronzy brown kind of color. I chose to use this color because I felt like using a black gel liner would be too harsh or too strong of a line for this look. But if you wanted to use a black gel liner, you totally could. This would look good with a black gel liner. I just felt for daytime that was a bit too strong for me. You could use a matte brown liner too if you wanted to. I think a navy gel liner would even look pretty with this. So now I use Constructivist as a gel liner all the time, but I still find it a little bit more difficult to work with than an actual gel liner because it is a cream shadow, so it's going to be much more creamier than an actual gel liner. So if you are new to using gel liner or applying a winged liner, I would definitely recommend using a cream liner or what you feel most comfortable with. Then I am taking the water liner from M Cosmetics in the shade Royal Amethyst, and I'm going to apply that on my waterline from corner to corner, just because I want to kind of punch up that pop of purple even more. And this stuff does not budge. If you are looking for a good eyeliner to wear in your waterline, the one from M Cosmetics is amazing for that, and it's called the water liner. Then picking up a small brush, I am just blending the darker purple liner in with the lighter purple eyeshadow I already have on. For mascara today, I'm using the Benefit They're Real. Then over top of that, I'm going to apply my CoverGirl Exact Eyelights Mascara in the shade Black Sapphire. Then taking MAC's Pret a Pretty lipstick, I'm going to just apply that pretty much to my upper lip and then kind of rub my lips together so it transfers onto my bottom lip. Then I am taking Revlon's Pink Sugar, which is pretty much the same color, just a little bit more pink, and I'm going to apply that to both of my lips. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, maybe gentlemen, that finishes up this look. I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.